All right. Tonight. Oh shit! I almost fell. All right. Tonight on the show, I am going to talk about. I am going to do a who's for who's really had the chance this year of going somewhere in the NBA. Who had the chance to win it all? Who's just a joke? All right. Here is exactly literally where the All-Star break. So I figured we do this video. I'm gonna pull a lot of shit on my sleeve these next few days. So get ready for a lot of once in a life videos, possibly. But tonight, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Who's a pretender? Who's a fake? Who's a contender? Excuse me. Who's a pretender? Who's a contender? Who's a pretender? Okay. For those of you who don't know where shit when you watch, contender is who's for real. Pretender is who's for fake. Who's full of shit. And at the end of the day, they're going to be fishing instead of playing in the championship or in the playoffs. All right, so let's look. Who will legitimately have a chance this year of winning the NBA championship? To me, I look at this thing and it's only three teams: Cleveland, Houston, and the Warriors. Cleveland, Houston, and the Warriors, I think, are the only three teams who legitimately have a chance to win the championship. Obviously, the favorite being the Warriors. And I am going to say this. I think Houston's more of a favorite than Cleveland. Honestly, I think Houston has the second best chance to win in a championship. I believe Cleveland will go out of the East and they will be in the finals for the fourth straight year. But as far as the West goes, I do believe that if Houston can surprise and upset the Warriors in a 7-game series, I believe that they will be the champions. They will go on to the finals and once again, possibly you can call it an upset once again, upsetting Cleveland, and they will win the finals. I believe this year. Now, I'm not guaranteeing this is it's going to be Houston. Who knows if they're even going to make it all the way to the West Finals? But if it were to be Houston versus the Warriors and the West Finals this year, and obviously the Warriors will be the favorite. But if somehow Houston can find a way to upset the Warriors in a 7-game series, I think Houston will once again, if you want to call it, it might not even be an upset. Once you upset the Warriors, you might actually be the favorite. But I think they would beat Cleveland. So I think this year, the finals could be determined in the West Finals. Not necessarily the NBA Finals, but the West Finals between Houston and the Warriors. Now, who knows? Who knows if Houston will even make it to the... we don't even know. Last year they choked in that San Antonio series and ended up losing it. So who knows? But now, let's talk about a little bit more. Okay, so that's the championship. Now let's talk a little bit more about who had the chance. Who had the chance this year to get in the playoffs. I think the Pelicans can make a run. I think you look at. I believe I was watching from the 5th place to the 10th place in the West. It's only like a 2-3 game difference. So I believe the Thunder right now are in 5th place. If they go on a say 5-game losing streak, and say the Pelicans go on a 5-game winning streak, the Pelicans can jump like in a week or less from the last spot all the way to the 5th spot. That is how tight it is from 5 to 10 in the West. Pelicans to me are a team who all year have been stuck on the 8th seed. To me, they need to find a way to get up. They need to avoid the Warriors. So they need to find, even Houston, but you'd probably rather play Houston. I do believe the Warriors will go back to number 1. Right now they're number 2. Houston's number 1, but I believe the Warriors will go back to number 1. And then, on the other side's a little bit more weaker, obviously. But everybody thinks Detroit has a chance to get it in. Where now Blake Griffin and Andre Dorman, those guys playing together along with Reggie Jackson. Is that enough? It possibly could be. Many people think they can go all the way to like the 5th spot. I don't know. I don't know if that could happen. But many people believe Detroit, who's right now, I believe they're like in the 9th or 7th seed, or 9th or 10th seed, they have a chance to get up and go. But yes, I think, those are, and then the Thunder, they need to, I think they could be a team who you know, at this point they didn't trade anybody. The trading deadline's over. If they can pull it up, if they can start getting streaky and start winning some games, I believe with the way Minnesota being too inexperienced, lacking in experience, and then San Antonio having all these injuries, I believe Thunder could go from that 5th spot to the 3rd spot. I mean, what? The 5th, sound like a motherfucker right now. From the 5th seed to the 3rd seed, and then you avoid and leaving that having to play the Minnesota in the 1st round. You know, you can get an easier matchup. You know, maybe you have to play the Nuggets instead. You know, or Portland. It's an easier matchup because if you go to if you stay in 5 and Minnesota stays at 4, you're right away in the 1st round playing against a very good team in Minnesota Timberwolves, who don't have a lot of experience. But I do believe Thunder should try to at least get to the 3rd seed, so at least they can get an easier opponent like a Portland or like a Denver Nuggets team in that 1st round, instead of having right away to go against a Minnesota team. And most likely, I think Minnesota actually would prefer that either. They'd rather go against a team like, you know, Portland or Denver than the Thunder. I think those two teams might try to avoid each other if they could, because that right now looks like possibly a 1st round matchup right now. That would be a very good for us, the fans. But I'm not sure neither the Thunder or Timberwolves want to meet in that 1st round. And then if the Thunder were, you know, whether the Timberwolves or the Thunder were able to pass that task, you have to play the number 2 seed, who would most likely be Houston. So to me, I look at that 4th and 5th seed, and that to me is a key spots. If I'm in the West, I want to get out of that 5th and 4th seed. I want to try to get to that 3rd seed, whether you're Minnesota or the Thunder, because right, you want to avoid playing, like I said, they want to avoid playing the Timberwolves, want to avoid the Thunder want to avoid playing the Timberwolves, and the Thunder want to avoid playing the Thunders, you know? So you want to avoid that one. So that's key to me. One of those teams, either the Timberwolves go on a run, and they get to the 3rd seed, which is possible too, because San Antonio, they're very hurt. I'm surprised San Antonio's in that 3rd seed, I really am. I'm really surprised. But anyway, that's something I looked at, I'm like, that doesn't look too good for neither of those teams. That could actually be the hardest path to the finals. If between that 4th and 5th seed, they would have to play each other the way things right now, between the Thunder and Timberwolves. They want to avoid playing each other in that 1st round. Because then if you survive, you have to most likely go against Houston. And then if you survive that, you would have to go against the Warriors. So right now, and I'm thinking more about the Thunder, you know, because I don't think Minnesota has enough experience right now with Karl-Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. But that right now, the way things are looking right now, the Thunder need to get to that 3rd seed. Otherwise, it's going to be the hardest path to the finals. It really is. Minnesota, Houston, the Warriors, you don't want that at all. So, and you possibly could consider losing on purpose to drop down. Because if you go drop down a seed, you play the number 3 seed, which would be San Antonio. And to be honest, the way things are right now, I'd rather drop down and play 3rd seed San Antonio than 4th seed Minnesota. I really would. But anyway, that stuff's to look at, ladies and gentlemen. That is stuff to look at. You know, I try to pull this video out of my ass. You know, we're losing subscribers. We need to do something, you know. I think... Excuse me. But anyway, until next time, I will see y'all later. Tomorrow, I will do the contest, you know, for the NBA All-Star festivities. Sunday, I will do the All-Star game. Then we have ourselves... I think I might do a what do you call it? Whatchamacallit, WTF. I'm gonna do a state of sports possibly. I might have to wear a tie for that. Let me know if you want to see me in a tie, especially the ladies. Maybe I might consider doing that. And then also the NFL preview of the draft. So those are probably some ideas for next week. But right now, tomorrow, the Saturday contest festivities, All-Star Week. Sunday, the All-Star Game problem. And then either Monday or Tuesday, the state of sports, you know, where I will address every sport and what are their problems, how to fix it. Let me know if you want to watch that. And then also let me know if you want to watch an NFL preview draft. Okay, so let me know in the comment section. And then if you have any more ideas, let me know, because I'm seeing a lot of people. We have lost 3 subscribers. 3 since the NFL season ended. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the NFL season. I don't know what is going on. But let me know if I'm doing something wrong, you know. I know my camera broke for a little bit, but let me know. But anyway, until next... Oh shit, I have to go to... Never mind. Until next time, squeezing my ass as I finish the show. Until next time, I am the man that runs the... Oh shit. I am the man that runs the place. And I will see you later. Mother chicken on a waffle, so I have to go take a shit. Oh shit, that's it.